Nobody talks about trying to trade with a family. People talk about position sizing, risk management, psychology. Nobody talks about trying to explain to your child why you can't play right now because you're waiting to see if price respects a rectangle you've drawn on the chart. I think when I first got into trading, I had this image in my head. You know the one. Minimalist office, 6 monitors, a city skyline, freedom to trade from anywhere. Apparently, anywhere is the second floor of my mother-in-law's house. And here's the strange thing. When you're 22 and chasing a dream, it's romantic. You're taking a chance, betting on yourself, eating instant noodles, and telling everyone that one day it'll all make sense. When you're 47 and you have people depending on you, it's a bit different. Losses don't just feel like losses. They feel like, maybe I should have known better. Maybe this isn't fair on everyone else. Maybe I should be doing something more certain. And patience becomes harder too. Not because you don't understand patience, but because part of you is quietly asking, can this really work? How long am I allowed to keep trying? Am I being irresponsible? Nobody really prepares you for that part. The tension between ambition and responsibility, between wanting to become something and already being needed as who you are. Then your child walks into the room, carrying a book they've already asked you to read 3 times that day. And suddenly, the market becomes significantly less important. Not because you don't care about trading, but because you remember why you cared in the first place. Trading books tell you to eliminate distractions, but nobody tells you what to do when that distraction calls you dad, or asks for help with homework, or needs help finding a lip gloss that apparently has emotional value, or wants to explain in extraordinary detail why their stuffed dinosaur absolutely must come to the supermarket. And somehow, you're doing this all at once. If you told 22-year-old me that at 47, I'd be living with my mother-in-law, helping with homework, and occasionally having my self-esteem determined by rectangles, I'd have had some follow-up questions. I still think it's worth pursuing difficult things. I really do. I just don't think people talk honestly enough about what it feels like, especially later in life, especially with a family. So if you're trying to learn a new skill, build a business, trade, while also helping with the homework, cooking dinner, and trying to figure out whose turn it is to take the garbage out, I think you're doing better than you think. And maybe that's what discipline looks like at this stage of life. Not escaping responsibility to pursue a dream, but learning how to carry both. Because maybe success isn't becoming someone else. Maybe it's building something meaningful without losing those people it was meant to be for in the first place.